Yo, what's up, guys? I hope everyone's having a good day. It's December, and I have learned a lot. I've read about 4 books, got out of a long-term relationship, or not a long-term relationship, but a relationship that lasted about 3 months. Read a few books, learned a lot in business, made a lot in business, lost a lot in business. I've done a lot, and here I'm going to be talking about it. Learned a lot about marketing, sales, relationships, books, time, science, psychology. Got these blue light blockers on right now. The Ray-Bans. Let me know what you guys think. Drop down a comment below. Do you guys wear blue light glasses? Helps me a lot with my nighttime sleeping routine, okay? Okay, but let's get into the video. I have a list here on my computer of everything I've learned. I'm just making this video so I can spread the information, and you guys will see years from now I will have a large subscriber base, and you guys will see I've been on my shit for a very long time, okay? This video is for years down the future. I don't really care if I get views. I don't care if I blow up right now. This is just for the long-term potential of YouTube, okay? So, if you guys like my content and you guys want to learn more, I'm 21 years old right now. My name is Hayden Borden. I live in Canada. And yeah, subscribe. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about is time is finite. Everything else is infinite. There's so much money in the world. There's so many cars in the world. But there's one thing that you can't make more of, and it's time. You can do anti-aging and stuff, but your time, you're still going to die. You're still going to pass one day, so do not waste your time, okay? Okay, the next thing is trust your gut. I know that it sucks sometimes, like you have all these feelings in your heart and your body and it makes you want to do certain things, but if you have a really strong gut feeling, intuition, it might be better off to follow your gut feeling, okay? So, let me give you guys an example. Okay, one thing was, I started dating this one girl, okay? In my gut, I was like, oh, this is not good. So I broke up with her. We ended up getting back together for like a month or 2. But my gut told me I shouldn't be doing it. But I did it anyway, and what ended up happening? It didn't work out anyway. So, in the first place, I should just trust in my gut, you know? That brings me to the next point is, you guys want to find a good woman and keep her around, okay? I've had a lot of good women in my life. I've been with Catholic girls, Ukrainian girls. I've been with really hot girls. I've been with girls. I don't want to target any specific girls here, okay? But I've been with a lot of girls, and in the past, I was like, I would have a really good girl, and I'd be like, oh fuck, I'm such a bad guy. I don't know if I should keep her around because I'm gonna drag her down. Don't think like that. If you have a good girl, just keep her around, you know? Even, like, keep her around until she leaves you, at least, you know? And most likely, good girl's not going to leave you because good girls they love you, you know? Like, if you have a good girl, she'll stay around. And keep them around, you know? Don't just gather them like you're collecting stones. If you're a girl and you find a really good guy, keep them around, you know? Keep the good guys around. Okay, the next thing is be humble and have humility. As humans, we do not know everything. There is 158 million books in the world as of 2023, okay? There is so much information out there that we don't know anything. Like, if you think you know something, you think you're smart, you don't know shit. You know, there's so many books, there's so much information in this world that you don't know, okay? And, oh, I might have just put pen on my head. And the one thing in this world is, like, we need to learn, we need to evolve as humans and collect more information, okay? So, have humility, be humble. There's always more to learn. I learn things from people below me, you know? Like, I have $3 an hour virtual assistants that work for me. I still learn from them. I learn from people above me. I learn from people on my level. I learn from previous relationships. I learn from books. I learn from my family. There's always more information to be learned, okay? So be humble. There's always more to learn. The next thing is learn from those who have already failed. Here is a famous quote by Richard Dawkins. Survival machines that can simulate the future are one jump ahead of survival machines who can only learn from the basis of trial and error. So, what does this mean? I sent this to a lot of my friends and they're like, what the fuck? Like, what is this advanced ass quote? So this means, if you can learn from other people's mistakes, it means you don't need to make that mistake. So, this is, let me draw on paper for you, okay? This is you going up, you make a mistake. You going up, you make a mistake, make a mistake. See that line? It's just like that. You keep on going down. This is you if you have no mistakes. If you have no mistakes, you just go, you beat everyone, you know? You beat the competition. So make less mistakes, Like, let's say you're an investor and you're trying to invest $100 into $1,000. If you make 0 bad trades, you're gonna hit it way faster than another person. If you're starting a business and you have to trial and error everything yourself, and you can't network and you can't learn from other people and be humble, you, like the person like me who's like studying all these books and studying all these past businessmen and studying all these professors, studying all these other creators, all these other personal brands, I can see where people make mistakes, and I'm not going to make those same mistakes, so I'm going to theoretically beat you. It's the laws of the universe, okay? Which brings me to the laws of the universe. Business is actually a science. When I was younger, I was always disregarding school. I liked math, but I disregarded science, social studies, and psychology. Psychology is sales, okay? Math is business math. Social studies is studying the past so you can predict the future, okay? Science is psychology on why people buy things. Why are things attractive? Why do people buy things? Why do people act a certain way? Why do people buy? It's science to it, okay? So start thinking like business, like a science, and there's different subjects in the business, okay? Okay, then, which brings me to another thing. Vibrational frequencies. This talks about in Newton's third law. Every action has an output, and you're creating vibrations. Money is just a frequency of a vibration that you put on the world. So you put out huge vibration waves, more comes back to you, okay? You gotta think about it like that. Everything is vibrations. We're very small when it comes to it. We are in a galaxy full of millions and billions of planets. We are realistically like tiny little specks of sand, okay? So if you want sand to move, you gotta vibrate like crazy. I don't know how to describe that exactly, but yeah. Okay, the next thing is I learned from this book. I don't have it with me, or maybe I do. That's not it. Okay, the book called Atomic Habits. I just finished reading that book. And small habits are huge. Minimizing bad habits helps you create good habits, okay? So you want to minimize all your small habits, all the bad habits, and this is how habit works, okay? At the start, it's going to be hard. Eventually, you're just going to start doing it automatically. But at the start, it's going to be really hard. And habits over a long period of time. Don't think about your habit. So think about smoking. Smoking, for the first 2 years, it's not going to do shit. But 30 years of smoking is going to kill you. Waking up, let's say investing $5 for a whole year, every single week, that's going to be okay. Investing $5 in the S&P 500 after 50 years, you were going to have $1 million. That's just how small habits have exponential reward. Okay, so I really recommend read the book Atomic Habits. It's helped me come up with a nighttime routine and a morning routine, so it helps me start my day and end my day really good. That's the biggest key takeaway I learned from it, is small habits and doing these small things really make a difference in your life. Okay, the next thing is I want to talk about McDonald's, okay? So McDonald's, everyone knows McDonald's. McDonald's was a business owned by two brothers, the McDonald's brothers. Then a milkshake salesman came around, and he franchised the business and ended up stealing the business from McDonald's because he was really good at sales and he was good at scamming people with contracts. So he gave these guys a slimy contract and ended up taking McDonald's ownership from the McDonald's owners, and he won. But another reason about McDonald's is why they were so good. They revolutionized the drive-in industry. So back in the day, you'd park your car, they would come to your window, serve you food, you'd wait 20 minutes, get your food and eat. Then you would drive off. But McDonald's, you pull up to the window, you buy your food, you get it instantly. Boom, boom. It was amazing. And then they gave you disposable wrappers. Before, they would give you your fast food on plates in your car window. But now they had wrappers and they made it super quick. So what they actually did, I watched this in the McDonald's movie, is they literally went to a park and they drew out the kitchen and they acted like they were cooking so they could figure out how to cook the burger the fastest without people bumping shoulders inside the kitchen. And this is how they revolutionized the drive-in industry. So moral of that story is, if you want to make a successful business, you want to make something big, if you can revolutionize something and change something for the better to benefit everyone, you will do great. It's inevitable. You guys know what I'm trying to say. Okay, one big thing is everything stores. If you have an idea for an everything store, you're going to be a billionaire. So Walmart, Amazon, and WeChat. WeChat's like a Chinese platform. Amazon is so commonly used. Walmart is everywhere. These are all huge corporations, billion-dollar businesses. The owners of these companies are very, very smart. So if you can have a company that does everything, you will find a lot of customers. Okay, the next thing, I learned this from Tai Lopez, 67 steps, okay? Read books by skimming. The value you lose by skimming is greater than the opportunity cost of stealing 1 to 5 good gold nuggets from each book. As I said before, there's 158 million unique books in the world as of 2023. So what do I mean is, let's say you don't, I have this book right here on seduction, for example, okay? Am I going to read the whole book word for word? No, because how long would that take me? This book is about probably like 700 pages, okay? That's 400 pages. If I was going to read the whole book, it would take me like a month. Do I have a month to read one book? The average reader reads one book a month. I want to be above average, okay? So I'm going through, I'm taking all the good nuggets, writing notes on it, keeping notes, reading the important chapters, read the front cover about the author, all the chapter summaries, and then I go in and skim for the good stuff I like. And yeah, when I go to the next book, I'll just take the gold nuggets. Gold nuggets, gold nuggets, gold nuggets. There's 158 million books in the world. I don't have time to read even probably a million books. So if you just skim through the books, take the gold nuggets, you're going to be a lot smarter than reading every page in a book, okay? There's so much bullshit in books. I'll tell you something, a gold nugget, and then I'll talk about all this BS, and I'll give you another gold nugget in the end of the book. Every book has like 1 or 2 gold nuggets, and that's what you have to do to steal, okay? I do recommend you read the full book of, what's it called? Think and Grow Rich, though. Okay, next thing. Okay, as humans, there's 4 things that matters, okay? There might be a little bit more, but health, wealth, love, and happiness. Focus on these 4 things in life and you'll be happy. Find a good girl, build up some wealth, be happy, be healthy, okay? And also when you're reading, read about these 4 topics, okay? The next thing is, networking is like symbiosis, okay? So everyone says, this brings us back to the science. Business and life is like science. Symbiosis. When the grass gets blown on, all the other grasses go like this, okay? So you network with 5 people. You're some of the 5 people you hang out with. So all your 5 people are in good shape. You'll get in good shape through symbiosis. If you hang out with business owners, you'll become a business owner. You hang out with drug dealers and drug addicts, you'll become a drug addict and a drug dealer, okay? So next thing, Newton's 3rd law, okay? For every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. Okay, so just think about that. That's, you send out 100 outreach messages, and when you start a new business, you will sign a client eventually if you do that for a long enough period. If not, you're doing something wrong. Okay, the next thing I really realized, I got a card reading actually from a psychic, and she was like, you're going to decentralize yourself from your business soon, and it's going to change your life. And it's funny because I was already working on a plan to decentralize myself from my business as she told me this, and I was like, damn, I need to ramp it up a bit. So literally decentralized myself a little bit more in the past months. So I have managers managing my teams now, and then I'm managing another team. So the vibrations I'm putting out into the world are freaking crazy, okay? I'm putting out a lot of work, I'm making a lot of money, and I actually hit my goal this year. I'm hitting $10,000 per month, so I am very happy man. Okay, cool. Next thing is, looks matter a lot. As you guys can tell in my other videos, in this video, I have a buzz cut right now. I wasn't really taking care of my looks. Now I'm really trying to take care of my looks because it does matter. It does matter, you know? It makes you more happy, makes you more confident, helps you get some higher quality girls. Like, yeah, I don't look horrible, but like, I could be look maxing a bit more, you know? I almost have a 6-pack now. I only have, no, not almost 6-pack, I almost have like abs. My acne is, I'm gonna fix that. I'm gonna grow out my hair. I'm gonna start styling it. I'm gonna looks max for a good year, and I'll tell you guys will see my videos actually 1 year from now, how much different I look, how much better I look. Maybe I'll have a bigger smile. I'm trying to get rid of this fat under my chin, you know? So yeah, I'm gonna start looks maxing. So creating a good sleep routine is very important. Actually, just got these blue light glasses a couple days ago. So my sleep routine, I'm trying to wake up early mornings. So I turn off all technology around like 9:30, 10 p.m. Then I read, then I take notes, and then I journal. Sometimes I'll go on my whiteboard in the corner, and I'll just like draw things for the next day, write to-do lists, but nothing on the computer because the blue light really makes it so it's hard for you to sleep, okay? So yeah, I haven't been doing that. So having a sleep routine is very important, same with morning routine. If you struggle with getting out of bed in the morning, this is what I learned in Atomic Habits, okay? You struggle with getting out of bed in the morning. The first thing you need to do, you need to have one little habit. Even if you don't do it completely at the start, it's okay. But let's say you're struggling to get out of bed and you get up, turn off your alarm, and you go back to bed. Make it your habit. This is my habit now. I wake up, I turn off my alarm, and I'm like half sleepy. I'm about to fall back in my bed, but no. I open my door, I go outside, and what do? I drink water under the tap. So I turn on my tap, and I'm like drinking water. But I already got out of bed. I already drank the water. I'm waking up now because the lights in my bathroom are like fucking me up. You know, I can barely see, and it allows me to build up the habit to get out of bed, which allows me to stay up for the whole day. And it's been working very, very well. So, yeah, even if you're trying to build a habit going to the gym, even if you just drive to the gym and you work out for 5 minutes or 2 minutes, it builds up the atomic habits, okay? It builds up the habit, and eventually you're just gonna get to the gym and you're like, man, why would I work out? You're only going to work out for 5 minutes, okay? Because it's the start of a new habit. Eventually you're just gonna be like, fuck it, I'm gonna stay here for 30 minutes and work out today, you know? Then the next day you go do 5 minutes, 5 minutes, 5 minutes, and 30 minutes. And eventually it'll just be 30 minutes every single day. Okay, crypto call. Long term, I think Bitcoin will be $1 million because Bitcoin is the truth. I'm gonna drop another video on my thoughts on Bitcoin and price predictions and a little bit about Bitcoin, because I noticed a lot of people don't understand what Bitcoin is, how it works, and like how the tokens work. So I'm gonna drop a video on that so you guys can understand a bit more about how I think about it. Okay, but $1 million Bitcoin, I'm calling it here, $1 million. Okay. Next thing is I also learned this from Tai Lopez, the 67 Steps program. I bought into there. The 30-30-30 networking rule, okay? So spend 30% of your energy with people on your level, below your level, and above you. So if you have a team underneath you, spend 30% of your time with them, 30% of the time networking with people on your level, 30% of people above you. So whether you're joining networking groups, consulting, going to high level places, even if you're not talking to them at first, 30-30-30, okay? You want to split up your time. Okay, so Blockbuster. I want to talk about Blockbuster. I don't know how I came up with this lesson, but Blockbuster got taken by innovation. Netflix came out with a better product. Amazon also started as an online bookstore, and then they can replace the online library system. And then they eventually evolved into replacing like all these online stores. Next thing, this is a little bit high level for you guys, but let's say you have a product and you can launch it for free. I call it the Freemium Network. I learned it from the book Blitz Scaling. I got this from the library. And if you have free products, give out your free products and charge advertising costs and charge for affiliates. And you could have 10 million people using your free product and start selling advertisements, start monetizing your audience. So that's like Facebook, for example. Facebook is a freemium network where they have the best free product, social networking platform, and now they sell advertising, and they're a billion-dollar company. So was Google. Google was an online search index, and now they make money off of pay-per-click ads, okay? So, yeah, that's just a couple of examples. I hope you guys got some value from this video. It took me a lot of time and effort to learn all of these things. To make the video, 20 minutes. It's not too bad. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Subscribe. Follow me along this journey of personal branding myself and growing my online audience. Follow me on Instagram as well at Hayden Borden. And yeah, have a great day.